So I'm going to show you how to create a gravity-fed water system that'll purify water just as well as those large $350 to $450 Berkeley systems, okay? But this is only going to cost about $50, probably a little bit less. What I got here, I got some of the Berkeley replacement filters. These are no name, but if you go on Amazon, you'll see these replacement filters, which are the same things they use. They're actually good for filtering out about 3,000 gallons of water. That's a lot of water. And they purify it to like 99.99% pure. So I'll put all the facts on the screen here in a little while. So these are great. These cost me $29 each. These buckets were about $5 each with the lids. And I got these, this is actually a spout that's going to go on the bottom. I got 2 of these for $7. And I'm going to have the links to most of this right in the description below the video, so you can get it on Amazon if you want. What we're going to do to put this together is going to be gravity fed, so we need to have the filters in the top bucket, and they're going to go into the bottom bucket. So what we need to do is we're going to put the lid on this bucket. This is a food grade 2-gallon bucket. I'm going to put the lid on this one, and I'm going to put this on top. Okay, so the filters are going to go in here, and the water is going to go in, drip in, and drip down here. Okay, they're going to seep in and filter into here. So these filters have these little clamps on the top. Okay, see that? And that's going to go into the holes that I make. Yeah, don't lose any of your parts like I'm doing right now. See, so that goes back on there. So what I need to do is I need to drill 2 holes in here about probably that far apart, and they need to be 3/8 inch holes. So I'm going to make 2 of these first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the holes here, and then I'll drill them into the bottom of the other one. That was quick. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I put it like this. Okay. Make sure that's the same all the way around. There we go. So now I have holes drilled through. There we go. Can you see me in here? Do both, the top and the bottom. And that's going to go like that. And that's going to go on top. So now that we did that, what I'm going to do is take the filters. Now this piece right here is a little bit bigger on the inside than the bottom. The big side goes down, okay? So we're going to put that through one side so it comes up here. That, and let's see, that needs to go on there, so it's going to have to go upside down, like that. And then we're simply going to put this piece on right here to hold it on tight. And hopefully, let's just hope it won't leak. Okay? And then same thing with the other one. There's the hole. We got to wiggle that and take this piece off. We got to wiggle this through here. And get it on here. Now that needs to be tight enough to make a seal on the inside, okay? There we go. Because if the water leaks through there, we're going to have a problem. I think I got it pretty tight now. Maybe a little tighter on the bottom one. Okay, so they're going to just fit like that. And it's going to go like this. So pretty much the workings of that is done already. Now the only thing I have left to do is to put a spigot in the bottom of here. So I'm going to take this off for now and put it upside down so I can just sit here. Probably on this. I'm getting water everywhere right now. And this is going to be here. I want to have it low enough so it can come off, but maybe some of the sediment can be on the bottom as well. I'm hoping that's going to give me where I want the mark. There we go. Is that about right? Yeah, So I'm going to go ahead and make a hole right here, and hopefully it's not going to be too big. This is going to have one plastic piece on the outside. It's like a rubber washer I'm trying to get on here. You can see that. And it's going to go through the hole. Hey, it looked like it was the right size. And on the inside, I'm going to put the other washer. Get that on there. See that? So it's already on there. And then this is a lock nut of sorts that's going to go on in here also. So see how that's fitting on? Yeah, isn't that simple? Now I just got to hope that I could get it tight enough so that doesn't leak and that the hole wasn't too big. I'm excited about this because this is going to hold, like I said, 2 gallons, or so I don't get too high to the top, maybe at least 1.5 gallons of water. Probably going to take a little while for the water to filter through those carbon filters. And while we're talking about those carbon filters, okay, when you first get them, they come in a box like this here. All right, $29, both of them come in here. And they come in with these little bushings. The whole idea is to take the bushing, put it right over the top, so over this part before you put it in here. You just slip them on like that and you put them on the faucet and run the faucet. So all you would do is get cold water, probably not too fast. Okay, so the whole idea is to push this against here. Now it's going to spray everywhere, so you're going to want to hold it on tight. And see the water coming up the sides of it now? So the water's coming right out the side because what it's doing, oops, it's flushing inside and it's pushing right through. So you would hold it there and let the water flush through for about 60 seconds on each one. And then you're all set. Then all you have to do is take that off, put this piece back, because when you put it in the buckets, this is going to go through the bottom of the top bucket and through the cover, and this is going to go underneath the cover to hold it on. You're going to tighten it up. If you forget to do it, your first couple batches are probably going to have a little bit of charcoal or carbon, whatever you want to call it, on there. So that's what these are for, is to help you to wash it out. So now I got that, I got this. Let me make sure these are tight. They feel tight, they look tight, they have an appetite. So this goes on top of this and like that. So I guess the only thing I need to do now is to put water in it to see how it goes. And then I would just push the water out like that, put it on the edge of the counter, kind of like this here. And I even have another one to put on top so it doesn't get dirt and stuff if I have it outside. Okay, so it's pretty much finished. There's the system. And like I said, the whole thing cost less than $50. Took me, what, about maybe 5 or 10 minutes to put it together. And I wanted to put some water in there. I couldn't really find any dirty water per se, so I did find this on the deck. I'm not really sure what's in it, but we'll see how clear it is. I already started to fill this up. So I'm going to put more water in there. I want to get it filled up to give the filters a chance to go. So we're going to start with that to see how the water does. So the whole idea is the water is going to go into these filters and come out through the holes, through the caps coming down here, and that's the clean water, so I could pour it out. Now it's already starting to work. I could hear it going glug, glug, glug inside. In fact, I'm going to see if I can set you up on the tripod and open this up just so you can see how fast it's pouring out. Wow, that's going in faster than I thought. Can you see that going in? Oh. One's dripping a little bit, the other one's dripping pretty fast. I don't know if I didn't clean one out enough. I got to put it down, it's pretty heavy. And it looks like I've got about this much water in the bottom already. So let's move this back and see what comes out. Are you ready for this? Okay. It's only been going not even, what, 5 or 10 minutes now. So it's been going pretty quick. Yeah, it's probably about an inch of water. I think I put the nozzle a little bit too high. You can see that's pretty clear. You can see the water's coming up pretty clear too in comparison to the top. This is kind of exciting. There's a lot more water in there than I thought. So I imagine if I let this thing, if I filled it up and let it go for about an hour, I'd have enough water for cooking and for the whole family. I mean, 2 gallons. If I could just get, let's say, rainwater off, so you can do this with rainwater. Look how clear that is. With if you have a river nearby, a stream. What I wanted it for is just for emergencies for us, because we're always losing power. And sometimes I'm able to get, let me get this up high, see. Sometimes I'm able to get the bathtub filled up, but it's not good enough to drink. But if I take a couple gallons of the bathtub water and put it in there, it's going to get rid of any soap, sediment, and the chlorine and all the, our city water is really pretty bad. So from brown water to this, it says 99.9%. Actually, it tastes just like my filtered water coming out of the tap. It actually tastes very good. I drank all of it. If anybody doesn't see me in a video, check all the local hospitals to make sure I'm okay. Actually, that was very good. I am impressed with this thing. So, replacing a $350 to $450 Berkeley system with a under $50 gravity-fed charcoal, I guess, or whatever those filters are, filtered system. I said, this works really good. Just put it there, let it be, and you're all set. This is probably one of the best systems we've made yet. I love this thing. So go ahead and check it out. I'll have a link to all the materials I use in the description below, as well as some other cool links on Amazon of things that I get. I like to put some links each time so you can see some of the things that I'm using. And if you like this and you'd like to see more things like this, because I love these projects, please go ahead and subscribe. It helps us to know that you're interested, and it really helps to support us and to grow. And that's the whole idea. By growing, we can bring you more of these exciting DIY systems. Be sure to share this with everybody you could think of. I wish somebody had showed me this actually before last winter. I mean, when you're out of water, it's really great to have something like this. And this is not only good for power outage and the water goes out, but camping. So if you go camping this summer and you need something for water, bring something like this, set it up on a table or a rock or something, go to the stream, fill it up with water, put your tent up, and by the time you're done and you're tired and hot and sweaty from putting the tent up and all the equipment, you got nice refreshing water to drink. So, wow. I'm pretty excited about it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. I want some more water. Woohoo! Just imagine if I let it fill up, how fast this will come out. Cheers.